Listen, y'all, I'm running a little bit late. I'm sorry. I'm not even going to do y'all like that. Hold on. Let me turn some things off here. I'm a little late because I'm dealing with a lot of things right now. I don't tell y'all what I be really dealing with, though. Um, and I feel like, hold on, let me get this off the screen. Okay. So I no, boo. It's listen. So I'm gonna explain to y'all some things before I get into the bullshit that I'm. Doc, I love you so much. Thank you. Mm, big kisses to you. All right. So right now I am dealing with some legal things. I don't talk to y'all about it. Remember that I always say things are about to change with this podcast. Um, it's going to be a gradual change because I don't want to move too fast into anything. But there are some things that are going to change. I don't know what the monetary situation is going to be, but I definitely know that when it comes to me and it's me specifically, let's deal with me first. There are some things. Let me. I'm gonna talk to y'all in a minute. I gotta say the things that I said at the beginning of this podcast. First of all, welcome to Ambitiously the podcast. It is me. It is me, your girl Laborly, aka Cat Lee, and
You have now tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast.
all right. So there are some things that are gonna change, and you're gonna gradually see the change. Like I said, I've been dealing with lawyers and things of that nature because of something that's going on with me personally. But good things. Oh my gosh, baby. Let me put this on the screen because I appreciate how you understand. Long as the change is good, it's positive. It's definitely positive. It's a big positive. I was just talking to King Knox, part of why I was late because we were trying to get some understanding of what's happening. But there are some things that will be changing with this podcast. The studio is going to change. The environment is going to change. A lot of things are going to change. I don't know how specifically they're going to change because we still are in litigation. But there are some things that are going to change as far as what I do and how I do it. We getting into some things. I can't. I wish I could tell y'all the things that are happening within my life all the way, but I can't because I don't want to jinx it. I mean, I'm not jinxing it. This is my birthright, but some things are changing around here, and so I've been dealing with litigation and lawyers, and it's a class action situation. So today has been a crazy day for me because I have to make sure that hold on, I have to make sure everything is aligned and I have to be disciplined. Um, Despite hold okay, let me make sure my baby's comments are on the screen. How my Brazilian man who's not Brazilian? You were Brazilian yesterday though. We're gonna talk about it. Um, but some things are changing within my personal life. So I'm trying to deal with everything. Hold on, I gotta make sure that I'm watching too because that's very important. But I don't get to tell y'all all of the things that's going on with me. I don't, and I wish I could, but you'll see it eventually. Let me get on the screen. Let me make sure. Focus and discipline. Really is where my headspace. I'm focused. I'm disciplined, and we ain't leaving no money on the table, baby. We not. But it's some things that I don't talk to y'all about that's happening. So I'm dealing with business, personal, and I'm dealing with a lot of things, and so I can't. Like even down to when we do the shows, I'm dealing with those things mentally, but I just don't talk to y'all about it. So it's just what's, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to jinx it, but some things are happening. Some good things, some great things. Oh my gosh, some positive things. Some things where I'll be able to help other people build the business. You feel me? But the real talk, it's what it is. I've been dealing with some things, and so I have to juggle a lot of things at one time right now, like motherhood. I'm always gonna be a mom first. My baby girl always comes first and number one in my life. That's my baby. I pushed her out naturally. No epidural, no drugs. I pushed her out, watched her come out. She came out with a head full of hair. Uh, so we got a different kind of connection. I breastfed her. We got a different kind of connection, me and her. But she know I don't play either. Period. My hair is up tonight because I get hot in the studio. It's no air in the studio. It's air out there. And if I open the door, some air rushing. But today is Wet and Wired Wednesday. I want y'all to know what it is. It's Wet and Wired Wednesday, and I have some things that I need to talk about. So we're going to talk about those things. Today is the day we get into the taboo subject matter. We get into all of that, and we are revisiting Carly Russell today as well, amongst a few other things. We're going to talk about it. But Doc, you said something very important a few days back. I can't remember what specific show it was, but we all have lives outside of this thing that we do here. And so I definitely have a life outside of everything, and not a superwoman. I just wanted to have my baby naturally. I wanted her, and she came out with her eyes open. Hold on. Is this gonna ever go off? Hold on, let me turn this off because this is annoying. They didn't have to put anything on her eyes. She came out naturally. My Bookie Bootkins. I love her very much. I gave her a big hug before any of this. But then I was having communications. Because I gotta keep everybody abreast. But it's some things that will be happening in the near future. Oh my gosh, why is this back on the screen? Okay, I might have double tapped. But there's some things that are happening in my life, and like I said, I just don't talk to y'all about it. I try to keep it on the low because I'm trying to keep everything on the low. But there will be some changes coming in the near future, and I'm very excited about the change. Yeah, I saw it. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something tonight. Um, I do what I do on all of my screens as far as computers concerned, but I also have a computer screen that I watch the show as well myself to see what's happening, what's going on. So the things that are happening, I know, but I need you, Doc, because you keep me on point. You feel me? You keep me where I'm supposed to be. Um, let's address the things first that happened before the show happens, which is Rock done been in hand put. Hold on, let me see if I can put it on the screen. I gotta put all of it because my daughter even sees it's like, dude, what's happening? And I'll be like, yo, it happens. This is what we do over here. It's lit. It's lit. And she'd be like, but so from when I said that I was gonna go live. Hold on, let me see if it's showing up. From when I said that I was gonna go live to now, this is what I see before I go live. But I appreciate y'all and I love y'all for that. I do. I really, really do. So today's show, let me put all of these things on the screen because I want it to be known. This is what my life is like before I go live. And damn, I love this shit. I love it. Oh, I almost played fucking I love it. And I love it. Oh, I almost played that just a second ago, but what Rock did. Oh, you blaming on her? No, because you ain't even do it today, boo. It ain't on you. But Rock was on here like, oh, and he put a whole bunch. He trying to beat you to the punch. But you know why Rock? And I'm gonna explain this to you too. The reason why you can't beat Doc, you can never beat Doc, is Doc is always here. See this? He tell me when shit is going wrong. He say shit like, "What did Rock do?" You can't. I don't know. We don't know how you gonna beat. No, he got it yesterday because no. I posted this today, so he got it today. He won today, but you are always here, my dear. I love Doc. I do. I mean, he did beat you to the punch, but it don't matter because we have things that happen in our lives and we got to do it how we do it. So today we are going to get back into this Carly Russell situation. We are going to talk about this and we're going to bring something up on the screen in a minute. But I want to dive back into that because I don't like how she did it. I don't like what she did and I don't like how she did it because there are a plethora of young women that are out here missing and it's like almost like those resources were used for you when they could have been used for somebody else. So we're going to talk about I'm white and I'm wired tonight and so we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about some things. And then we got some other things to talk about as well. Just things that I need y'all to understand about who I am so we don't ever get it twisted and that we don't ever misunderstand who Cat Lee is. But we're going to talk about all of those things tonight. We might go over a little bit, but not like we did last night and not like how we did on Friday, but we're going to get into it. So let's get into the Carly. No. First, we are going to handle our business because Mama don't leave no money on the table. See, this is the problem that people don't understand. Mama don't leave money on the table. And I'm wearing a situation from this company. So yeah, let's get into it.
What's good, my ambitious ones? I am here because Savage Fenty is offering up something extraordinary. You get 2 for $29 bras and 50% off other items for new VIP members. You heard me. 2 bras for $29 plus 50% off of other items for new VIP memberships. I mean, you can't beat that. What's good, my ambitious ones? I am here because Savage Fenty is offering up something extraordinary. You get 2 for $29 bras and 50% off other items for new VIP members. You heard me. 2 bras for $29 plus 50% off of other items for new VIP memberships. I mean, you can't beat that.
Yes, my bustier. You can't see it because it's not for you to see it. And I had one on yesterday too. Listen, Savage Fenty, I ain't gonna lie, it don't matter what size you are. The girl, Rihanna be representing, like, even with the makeup line, she represents for girls of color. And so I really appreciate her for that. I love it. And I have a few pieces. I even have, okay, I'm not going to talk about that's too personal. And then y'all will know what kind of person I am in the bedroom, and I don't need that. But anyway, so the point is, Savage Fenty, yes, do that 2 for $29 situation, because yeah, baby, it be popping. And they work for girls of all sizes, and I love it. But I do love Savage Fenty. It's always love there. Don't laugh, Doc. Don't laugh. I'm just saying, some information I cannot give y'all. It's too much. I am sharing a lot. That's why I'm shutting that shit down right now because I can't give y'all. But tonight, so you know, underneath my little situation is Savage Fenty, and I love it. Hey, Savage Fenty. Y'all take my money, and I don't like how y'all take my money, but it's some good pieces within Savage Fenty. All right, so let's get into the situation at hand. I did have to do what I do. I choose who I represent. Like, I really choose because it is what it is. But, okay, so let's get into it. Let's get into it. Oh my gosh, Savage Fenty. So Carly, let's get into Carly. I want to such a big fibber. She is. And let's bring this on the screen. Let's bring this on the screen real quick. Because I feel like we need to talk about all of the things. Because she annoyed me so much. It wasn't just her. It was her and her family. Let's bring this on the screen real quick. And we're going to play it. They annoyed me. They annoyed me to this. Like, why? So let's listen real quick. Let's get into it. Hold on. Okay, let's get into what they
My
said.
client was not with anyone or any hotel with anyone from the time she was missing. My client apologizes for actions to this community, the volunteers who were searching for her, to the Hoover Police Department and other agencies as well, as to her friends and family. We ask for your prayers for Carly as she addresses her issues and attempts to move forward, understanding that she made a mistake in this matter. Carly, again, ask for your forgiveness and prayers. We have a meeting scheduled with Mr. Anthony. My client has given me permission to make the following statement on her behalf. There was no kidnapping on Thursday, July 13th, 2023. My client did not see a baby on the side of the road. My client did not leave the Hoover area when she was identified as a missing person. My client did not have any help in this incident, but this was a single act done by herself. My client was not with anyone or any hotel with anyone from the time she was missing. My client apologizes for her actions to this community, the volunteers who were searching for her, to the Hoover Police Department and other agencies as well, as to her friends and family. We ask for your prayers for Carly as she addresses her issues and attempts to move forward, understanding that she made a mistake in this matter. Carly, again, ask for your forgiveness and prayers. We have a meeting scheduled with Mr. Anthony. My client has given me permission to make the following statement on her behalf. There was no kidnapping on Thursday, July 13th, 2023. My client did not see a baby on the side of the road. My client did not leave the Hoover area when she was identified as a missing person. My client.
Okay, it was repeated on purpose. I just needed us to understand what was happening. So remember when we talked about it last Wednesday. Yeah, it was repeated on purpose. We talked about it last Wednesday about whether or not I believed it. I didn't believe it, and I said that I didn't believe it because I didn't believe it didn't make sense. First and foremost, let's start with she released a statement to her lawyers. She did not go into the fucking she did not go into the police department herself. She released a statement to her lawyers. Her lawyers. That's an obvious sign that she was a liar, period. Why are you talking to your lawyers? Yeah, Cardi was definitely super cat. I'm going to go into this because I feel some kind of way about it because, again, there are a lot of people who are missing. No, fuck what she knows. She need to feel. Fuck her nose. She need to feel this shit. There are a lot of people missing out here in this world. A lot of black girls, African American girls. I'm going to word it in so many ways. And it got me in my feelings. Like, even here in Maryland, in Alabama, in Georgia, there are so many girls that go missing. And you know why they go missing? Because they're Black girls and nobody cares. So for you to do something of this magnitude, I take that shit really personal. Trafficking is real. You feel me? People are really snatching women. I try my best to move, and I always got Betty and Boop. Somebody getting tossed up. Let me show y'all real quick. This is Betty. This is Boop. I'm ready for whatever the war is gonna be. I am. This is Betty. This is Betty. This is Boop. Boop is because Boop is my favorite color, and Betty is because I got Betty first. You know what I mean? Like, I really got Betty first. But if you know, then you know. I'm not playing with these. I'm not playing with nobody at this point. So now it will be questionable. Doc Sav 9112 said it will be questionable if another Black person, female or male, disappears. And that's my problem, Doc. That's really my problem. I told you I was going to touch on this bitch. Excuse my language. I was going to touch on this hoe because it's so many people that go missing of African descent. And what y'all don't pay attention to and what y'all don't realize is our genetics are very important to the way. Okay, I can't answer you right now, baby. I'm doing a live, but our genetics are very important to the way of life. Nobody ever addresses that. Nobody addresses that. The first. Now I'm going my history shit, and I'm going to go into that some more in a second. I hate the word mistake. That was not a fucking mistake. This bitch knew what she was doing. Period. She knew what she was doing. She was trying to trap. She was trying to do whatever she could do to make her situation out the way she wanted to be. That happens. That happens in life. That happens with male and females, right? Not like that happens. People lie all the time. They tell all of the lies that they can fucking tell to make it so much to be in their situation, right? I'm not getting monetized, so I'm okay with cussing at this point. But people say things and do things to manipulate it to their situation. I'm not one of those people. I'm going to keep it a buck, and I'm going to keep it a buck tonight. She lied. We knew she lied. I told you she was lying last Wednesday. I felt like she was a big fat liar last fucking Wednesday, and I still feel like today, now that all of that's come out, that she's a big fucking fat liar. Then you got the dude who I guess she was trying to trap. He out here denouncing everything and all of that shit. All for attention. Yeah, Doc. Real shit. All for fucking attention. Listen. Some people are built to receive attention anyway. You feel me? It's just in their DNA. It happens. It happens. It happens. And you got to be okay with that. But there are some things that I will never fucking be okay with. I will never be okay with somebody doing something that big. That was huge. It brought national attention. That was huge. And that's why with this to last night, we're going to talk about it. But I needed to get my last feelings about the situation out of the way. Because it was all for attention. And then so many things came out. It was a lot of things that came out. And I'm not going to share everything on the screen because it is what it is. And there's no alleged. It's facts. This is what's coming out. These are the things that are coming out. Some people do things for attention. You're not paying attention to me, then be on your way. Period. You don't want to pay me attention, then I'm going to keep it moving. I'm going to get attention, period, elsewhere. The person that's supposed to pay attention to me is going to pay attention to me. I do this podcast, but I don't have to get it fucked up. The attention I want is cool. I love what I do. This is why I keep doing it. But personally, when it comes to attention, I want the attention from the person I want the attention from. And if they not paying me attention, it's to the left with you, baby. I'm moving to the right. The right is where it's at. On period. But in this situation, I felt like she wanted attention on a lot of levels. And it's fucked up because her parents have been doing for her and making sure that she's her father's only fucking daughter. She got brothers, but she's the only girl. And it's different when you're the only girl. I'm not the only girl. As a matter of fact, I'm the oldest and the oldest girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for me, I just don't get it. And oh yeah, her mother is very much, thank you, Doc. Oh, you be getting this before I get to it. Damn. Her mother is very much a part of this situation. Oh, her mom lied. She did. Because that's their baby girl and they not trying to let their baby. I know I'm a mom. But here's the thing. I taught my daughter. Look, okay. As a girl mom, let me say this. From the time that my daughter came out my womb, at 6 months, I stopped doing the goo goo gaga shit with her. I started talking to her like she was a grown-ass person. Like, tell me what you want. She's very intelligent and very, 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 her grades are good. She do all the things that she's supposed to do. You know, every now and again, she's a kid. She do shit that she's not supposed to do. But what I make her understand is this. We can't be out here living foul and we can't be out here doing crazy shit. And what she did was something crazy. That's the crazy part. It is the crazy part. Like, and then, you know what makes it worse is that, you know, never mind that her mom believes whatever the fuck she's saying. If she believes it, she might know her daughter is lying because moms know. Like, we know our daughters. But now your mom is on national media, international media, pleading your case. Baby, your daughter's going to jail. She lied. And she used a lot of national, not regional, not local, but national resources. People were out there looking for her. The freaking local government, the freaking regional government, the freaking national government, the FBI was involved. Like, you think that's okay? It's not okay. And y'all not, this is one of them times, I'm sorry, Black girls, I love y'all. I love y'all very, very much. I love Black girls. But this is one of them times where I feel like that ass needs to be spanked. I do. Because you can't play with people like that. The girl whose mom is going through some things because their daughter was found perished. Her daughter is not alive anymore. She was out there even searching. And that's messed up because she's dealing with health issues. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. Think about when her mom got the salon. Listen. It's a lot of lies and do you know that they're not refunding some of the rescue money? They're not doing that. Okay, Doc said when her father goes to work, how you think his work environment is going to be? Exactly. There are a lot of factors beyond her being missing. You feel me? And I don't think, again, the white lady said she was missing. That played a part in her life. She went to jail for it. To be honest with you, I think Carly should go to jail. I do. I feel like she should fucking go to jail. And that's just where I'm at with it. She should go to jail. Like, dude, you know how many resources and how many Black girls are lost right now and missing? She gets on my nerves. I'm wired. So I'm wired. I'm going to go on to this real quick. I'm way wired right now. So let me rock off real quick. Let me rock off real quick because I'm so yeah, dude. Like you know how many resources you wait. It's some real girls out here missing, and you playing. You playing. I think she gonna have to pay. Yeah, they've already issued what she. Let me put that on the screen real quick. Hold on. I was gonna put something else on the screen, but I think I'm gonna get to this though. I am because it's very important to me, and I'm not gonna go over too long tonight because I really have an appointment in the morning, lawyer shit. But real shit, she gonna have to pay those restitutions. Not only to Hoover, but to the federal government. The feds came out. You feel? The feds came out. So mama got business to handle in the morning. So I'm not gonna go over tonight. I'm gonna make it a promise to not go over tonight. I got business to handle, and mama's gonna handle her business. No, but I want to get to this. Hold on, because this is very important. Dang, oh, I didn't save it. Okay, so we're gonna move on. But they are seeking for her to pay restitution for whatever she did. It's beyond the city of Hoover. It's beyond the city of Hoover, but she's retarded. All right, let's talk about some things that have us wired tonight. So let's get to Ice Cube real quick. I don't think I'm gonna play it. I'm just gonna put it on the screen though. Let's get to this Ice Cube situation because that's major in our world. So everybody, if you don't know, Ice Cube, everybody's been in Ice Cube's britches. Let me put this on the screen real quick. So we're gonna read this caption real quick as soon as I get it on the screen. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm coming, babies. I'm coming. So, Ice Cube has been a lot in the media, but what he has been saying, I don't know. Can y'all see that? Let me know if you can see it. Y'all agree. Ice Cube says BLM didn't improve much of the community and nothing changed after Obama was elected. Not much has changed. I thought this guy was going to be the guy. It's politics. You know why this bought. Let me know if y'all can see. Because, okay. It's on the screen though. Why you thought anything was gonna politics is you know what my problem is with black folks. I said this when we were discussing okay, good. I said this when we were discussing Boogie Down Productions last night, and I'm gonna say it again. There are things that we try our best with our might to alleviate for our people, but I don't think our actions really do much. I don't, and that's me personally. I really don't feel like, you know, we try to be peaceful, and I'm not saying go out here and tear some shit. I'm never gonna say that, but I'm gonna say maybe we should reevaluate how we go about things, because even Obama, he the best president we had, but even with Obama, it's still politics, baby. It's still politics. It's always going to be politics at the end of the day. And I do, for this podcast, want to bring, after the change, want to bring some of them on and discuss some of the issues that we have. So if you have an issue, please shoot me. Let me put that on the screen real quick. Please shoot me an email for what we want to talk to these politicians about, because I don't feel like anything's changed, and that rolls over to the things that I want to discuss today. Hold on, let me put that on the screen real quick so that you can know where to shoot your questions or whatever it is for any politicians that we bring onto the show. But I don't feel like what we've been doing is enough. I feel like we got to go harder. Sorry, I do. I feel like we have to go harder. That's the only way we're gonna bring about change, right? Hold on. I'm trying to get this. It's weird. I'm trying to get this off the screen, but we need to reevaluate how we go about our change and how we've been doing it. Not necessarily the answer, but Ice Cube, I feel like you've put too much into these politicians, and not enough into us. We have to be the change, and we need to go about the change a little bit. I'm sorry, my little curls is popping. We need to go about this change just a little bit differently. I know on my part, with the things that are the changes that are happening to me, I plan to invest into creating change myself. Man, I can't change the world, but I can change my environment a little bit, and so I'm with it. And I'm with taking more accountability. And we change our mindsets when we change ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't look to them for change. We can never look to them for change. It's about us and how we move, and that's real. And sometimes we can't always go the peaceful route. Sometimes we have to go the rowdy route. Sorry. I mean, it can start with you're right. Oh my gosh, Doc, you're right. Sometimes you be on point, and sometimes I'll be like, I don't want to fight you because you my Brazilian man and you not even Brazilian. Change can start with local and grow. It can, and that's where it needs to start. We need to start with us. You feel me? And then we can ask for the change elsewhere. But I will say that we've tried to do it peacefully. We tried, and it didn't really work out that way for us, in the right way for us. So now what's the next step? I need suggestions about what our next step is, because obviously the things that we have done thus far have not worked. We still in the same. Remember what I said last night is a very vocal line, and I listened to the song today. That's what makes it so prevalent. Okay. I'm gonna put that up in 1 minute. The old folks said it used to be like that back in the day, but that don't make it okay. Like, real shit. I felt that line. From your home to your block to your city to your state. You're right. And it starts with us, deep down within us. It does. And the only way we create change is if we bring the change. And that's real shit. I think we started at a great point, but we can't keep trying to regurgitate the same process. I think that's where my problem lies. Is like, we can't keep doing the same shit. And so, with that being said, let's move it on real quick, because we got to get to the love real quick. The shit keeps happening. It keeps happening over and over again, and then we expect change from doing the same shit. So I'm gonna talk. Since let me put that back on the screen real quick, because you said something very prevalent to what I'm gonna say tonight, and this is real shit. So I'm gonna start with my city, the city that I represent to the core. I love my city. I do love my city because there's a lot of great things about my city. It's rough. Y'all hear about it in the media, and I know y'all heard about it. Everything about my city is not fucked up, right? We got a good parts, we got a bad parts, right? We do have a violent situation going on here, but here's where I'm gonna stop y'all real quick. So we have a violent situation. Hold on, let me send this because I can't leave this on stock. But anyway, we're going to go all the way back to the Star Spangled Banner I promised the song, oh, say, can we see by the dawn's early light? What glad? I don't even, probably not even gonna get all the words right tonight. I've been drinking a little bit. But, so let's go to the Star Spangled Banner. That was written in my city, right? And I watch the news every morning. Racism at the end. Okay, because I'm going to get to that too. So, my city, like I told y'all yesterday, my city is a predominantly black city, but the white people are here. Gentrification is here, like every other city is here. You feel me? They try to, what they feel is going to make it better, but it's not going to make it better. So I'm going to give you a couple of situations. Let me give you a couple of situations for this city. Just for this city. I can't speak on every city because I haven't lived there, although I had a brief stint in New York. But I can't speak on every city. I could just speak on where I'm from and where I represent, right? So we're going to go back to the 1812 situation, right? And I have a joint called, I have a joint and I haven't really been on it because I wanted to focus on this one a little bit more. I have a podcast called Hood History, right? And in Hood History, we talk about the war 1812. So we're going to take it back to 1812. The Star Spangled Banner, if you listen to it, that song was written in the city that I live in, that I represent, that I'm here from. And if you listen to, he said, as the rockets red glare, it's a lot of shit that he but gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. That's a proof of the city's violence. You feel me? Now, I'm going to take it a step further. There was a riot that happened within that same time frame, and I'm not doing Hood History, so I don't have all of the facts, but you can look it up. I'm no liar. I don't lie to y'all, and I hope y'all don't lie to me. There was a riot here in Baltimore around that same time. Politics. Fast forward. More riots. The 60s, we had a riot, and then they called what happened. With the Freddie Gray situation and riot too. That wasn't a riot. That was a few blocks. The shit in the 60s was a riot. They was tearing shit up. My point is, we regurgitate history. It goes on and on and on. The things that happen in history are happening right now. We still dealing with the same politics, the same issues. For my city, a big thing for us was the squeegee kids. Cycle, yes, thank you. The squeegee kids specifically for the city, I wanted to pinpoint on them, right? Because lately that's been something that they've been big on, and that was their fight. I feel like when it comes to politics, they go in the bag and they be like, okay, we talked about this before, and we're going to talk about this again. So the squeegee kids, that was a major, major issue for the last couple of years for us in the city. They don't like how the squeegee kids come out and they try and get their bag, right? But if we go back to the 1990s, the squeegee kids were an issue. If we go back to the 1980s, the squeegee kids were an issue. If we go back to the 1970s, guess what? The fucking squeegee kids were a fucking issue. It don't change. History repeats themselves, and yes, they hustling because guess what? They're suffering. Money is low within these, and then the education. Always been an issue here and where I'm from. Education has always been like I went to a high school and I represent my high school to the core. I love my high school. Go Sabres. Saber-Tooth Tigers. Let's go Sabres. But my father went to that school too. I went to that school. My mother and my sister didn't. You feel me? It gradually got better and then it got worse. I call that school a pre-prison. I call that school a pre-prison or a pre-baby mother school because everybody that I went to school with, they understood that They was in their shit, and they was either going to prison or they was going to become a baby mother. History recycles itself. So we as a people have to change how we do things, because they are not politicians. If you're looking for them to create the change, you're a fucking liar. It's not going to happen that way. We have to change how we do things. Look at Tulsa. Those people in Tulsa, they dealt with, but they created their change. Redwood, that's a real situation. They created their change. We have to create our change. We can't sit back and be lazy and wait for anybody else to create our change. Let's look at Raleigh, North Carolina, and I'm talking about my birth state. It wasn't that way because somebody else let them. They worked hard and they were ready to do what they needed to do. Only problem is they weren't ready to fight, and I'm ready to fight. And that's why I said if I was a slave, I would have died, because they don't like my kind of person. I'm very militant. School to prison pipeline said, real shit. I call my old high school pre-prison or pre-baby mama school. Because most, not all, because there's some good seeds that came out of that school too. I look at myself as a good seed, even though I was in these streets. I look at myself as a good seed too. I came a long way and I did a lot of shit, but it was in my mental, my free mind, my free will for me to do the things that I did. But that school that I went to, they were pushing us out. They didn't give a fuck if we got an education. That's why I'm hard on my daughter, and she's a honor roll student. But she knows, like, we about education over here. Like, it's pre-prison. There are some things that in history that repeat themselves, and I don't think that we understand or pay attention to what it is. You know what I mean? Like, we need to pay attention to, as a people, we need to pay attention to that shit. My daughter will never have a bad education. When she need help with her schoolwork, guess who's right there with her? I'm sitting right there with her. Like, all right, let's figure this out. And if I don't have the answers, we gonna find that shit out together. I swear to goodness, my baby, I ain't raising no dumb kids. And I hope that you are not in the mindset of raising a dumb kid. I know it's a lot on us. We do a lot as parents. Some of us as women, I'm a single mom. We do a lot as parents. There's some single dads out here. They do a lot as parents. There are a lot of us that really try to make sure our children have the best. You feel me? And I'm one of those parents. But history, I tell y'all, don't sleep on history, because it repeats itself. Always. It always repeats itself. And the only way it doesn't repeat itself is if you bring the change. Real shit. I gotta show, baby, where's Doc? We gotta, cause I'm not going too far over tonight, cause yesterday we was 2 hours and Friday we were 3 hours, and I gotta pay attention to the shit that I do over here. But we're gonna get to the love. Yeah. No, Doug, see what I'm saying about you? This is why you my Brazilian, not Brazilian boo. He not Brazilian, y'all, but, you know, he be giving me that Brazilian rage every now and again. We gotta calm him down, but yes, love. Show notes equals love notes. Hi, thank you, Doc, baby. I appreciate you so much. I do. Yeah, you got to know where you came from to know where you going. Period. I stand on that one. I stand on that statement. I say it in my everyday life, even when I'm not on camera. Like, you got to know where you came from to know where you going. I swear. And everybody be judging me because I love history, but I know where I came from, so I know where I'm going. So let's get into these love notes real quick so we can keep talking. Big love. It's all love to everybody. Top 6, I love you. United States, United Kingdom, India, France, Germany, Belgium, specifically Brussels. I love you so much. Thank you, babies. I love you. Thank you for tuning into this podcast, my listening audience. This is my listening audience. Russia, Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, Mexico, Austria, Philippines, Kenya. I love you. Hey, I love you so much. Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brasilia, Netherlands, Singapore, Spain, Japan, Ireland, and Nepal. I love you all. I do. Oh my gosh. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, China, Poland, Tunisia, Venezuela, and the Czech Republic. And the Czech Republic. I love you so much. Thank you, babies, for faithfully tuning into this podcast. I love you so much. I do. I appreciate you so much. But you need to know where you came from to know where you're going. That's on the screen right now because it's a very important statement. I know y'all don't like history much, but I love history because I know where I came from and I know where I'm going. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get into some of these comments. We worldwide and inspire change. We are inspiring change, but in order to inspire change, we need to understand the history of us. Top Flight, Catch a Vibe, and Inspiration with Cat Lee. And go Doc. Go Doc. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you so much. Man, because it's real talk and nobody listen to me, but I be trying to tell y'all some stuff. It's real talk. I know y'all hate history, but I love history. And I love history for a reason because it tells a lot of, even on my Facebook page, really anytime that I can show some history, I do because it's real. You need to know where you came from to know where you're going. I love history. History is everything to me. So if you are my IG friend or my Facebook friend, if you see some history pop up, just know I'm a history lover. I am. I should have went to school for history, but I didn't. Let me say the things I need to say. I should have went to school for history. My mom said it wasn't no money in it, but I digress. I feel like it could have been. If you want to come on the show, hit us up ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. If you would like to come on the show, I'm not doing all of that tonight, but if you would like to come on the show for whatever reason, ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. Join the conversation. Call in, text. The number's 443-850-4828, 443-850-4828. Or you can ask me to drop the link, and as long as you're on your best behavior, boop, boop, I got you. I'll bring you on. But if you're doing shit like showing me your wing wang, I don't want to see that shit. Trust me, I could get it on my own. I don't need you for it. I have permission to play any videos. I didn't play them tonight, but I have permission to play any videos that I play on this podcast. I did. Knox said it. He said it last night. Let's go. Yeah. Okay. I'll make sure. If you would like to catch us on social media, my IG is at Miss_ambitiously_ENT. Again, at Miss_Miss_ambitiously_ENT on Facebook. Yeah, swing wang. On Facebook is at Ambitiously. On YouTube, it's Ambitiously the Podcast. We here, we talking. You know, we need to have these conversations. They're very important to our development. What else? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We need every like, every share, and every subscription. They are very important to us. We do need them. They're very important. Thank you to those who do that. I would like to know who shared this podcast so I can show y'all love for sharing this podcast, because sometimes it happens and I have no clue who shared it, so I can't show you love the proper way, and I would like to. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com, www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com. If you would like to drop a donation, there's different ways that you can do that. We have coffee, which I haven't put that up there yet. I'm going to work on that tomorrow because tomorrow is my free day. I will make sure everything's on, available. But meantime, between time, Donations, $capital LURL capital capital LURLUCIDITY. Lore Lucidity. To lure them in, lucid, lore lucid, lore lucidity, lore lucidity. Lore and Lisa, to bring them in clearly, because I'm dropping some clarity on y'all and y'all don't even know it. But I got y'all. Patreon, we are still on Patreon. Patreon.com/ambitiouslyent. Same thing with viewit.com @ambitiouslyent. Big shout out to King Knox. Big love to him because he show up, even though he be late sometimes, or most of the time. He come here and he's one of those people that I say are, I mean, he's reliable. He come. He might be late because he got a lot of things going on, but he's reliable. Big shout out to my DJ. Go DJ, because that's my DJ. Go DJ, because that's my DJ. Big shout out to DJ Rukazy for all the fire mixes, and my boo Doc said what he had to say. Let me put this up first. My DJ be doing the mixes for Fire Friday. So next up, Fire Friday, like Doc Sav 9112 said, Fire Friday is up next, and we're working on something to do with him so we can get him on camera so y'all can see who he is, like real shit. Give them the knowledge, cat. I'm just saying, don't ever get all of this twisted. I'm a very knowledgeable girl, and I'm very much into history. It's always been a thing for me. I've always loved history, so it is what it is, and I will drop some history every now and again. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Y'all need to know what I'm speaking on. There's things that happen and there are things that'll repeat themselves, so we need to talk about it. Salute to DJ Rukazy. Hey, salute to him. He be doing it big. He be giving us mixes that we not even ready for, so salute to Rukazy. And like I said, I got some things in the mix with him as well. I gotta talk to him probably tomorrow about it, but we gonna talk about it. We got some things we're in the works with, but I just needed to make sure I said all those things. But history is a very important thing, and I don't think that people pay attention enough to history and, you know, how prevalent it is to our now, but I think that we should pay attention to those things, and that's real. I am a street savvy and book educated woman. So, you know I'm hard to deal with sometimes, but it's for the best of us. You feel me? I am militant from time to time. I know my history. And I love history. So it can be it's a hard place to be sometimes, but I appreciate y'all so much for showing up. Doc, it's big love to you always. But I'm a history lover, and I'm always going to bring the history no matter what I do. You know what I mean? Like, it's always going to be some history tied in there somewhere. History, her story, period. But it's our story. And that's at the end of the day. And I try to bring in a lot of our story into the situation, so it's real talk. Yeah, it is what it is. Doc, man, dude, I don't know what to do with you either. And sometimes in life I just don't know what to do with some people because they're here in my life for a reason. You're here for a reason. I ain't figured out all the way. I mean, I know you're here for my hip hop situation, but you're here for a deeper understanding, and I appreciate you for that. Thank you. I love you for that. Thank you. All right, so let me say the things that I'm supposed to say because I'm already over a little bit. Let me say the things that I am supposed to. Y'all, I've been doing good on keeping 4 shows a week. I don't know what's happened. I've been doing good, though. I've been doing real good. Oh, Dad, don't be sweet to me. Don't be sweet to me. Don't be sweet to me, because then I get all soft and stuff, and sometimes I be trying to stay hard. Thank you, Doc. I appreciate you so much. I do. And, we have our little situations, our hip hop debates, but I love it. I love it so much. Oh my gosh. Man, dude, you have no clue. But anyway, so there's some things I need to say. I got to get them out the way because this show wouldn't be this show without me saying them. First things first, mind your business. Except for on Media Mondays. Media Mondays, we mind everybody's business. But, we do what we do. You do keep me on time, baby. You do. I'm going to put that on the screen in a minute. You keep me so on time, and I appreciate that. Like, you don't know that I appreciate that, but I'm going to tell you tonight, I appreciate that. But mind your business other than Media Mondays, where I tell you people's business because we nosy and we tell people's business. Make sure you tune in for the tap into me, King Knock, and Doc. We do some things on tap ins. But mind your business. Everybody's business is not your business. Just come here and I'll tell you everybody's business. Love your babies. Hug your babies. Encourage your babies. They need that encouragement. I gave my baby a big, huge hug before this podcast because I love my baby. But make sure you let them know that they are the GOAT because they are. They need that encouragement. If they want to work for NASA, then tell them to be the best astronaut, engineer, secretary, janitor, or receptionist. I don't know. I don't work for NASA. I never worked for NASA, but it's space. They do what they do over there. If they want to work for NASCAR, then tell them to be the best pit boss, NASCAR driver, or commentator, or whatever the hell they do over there in NASCAR. I've never worked for them either, but NASCAR, some people strive to work for NASCAR. But the point is, encourage them to be their greatest and their best. They need our encouragement. They need our love. And, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Stay in your lane. Everybody's lane is not your lane. And you jump on my lane, you get her. You don't want her. You want her. Hold on. She's sweet, kind, and cuddly and all that good stuff. You just got to pick where you want to be at. It's up to you. It's not up to me. Or at least her. Because, baby, if I'm purring, I'm a happy, happy, happy girl. You want me purring. You don't want me anywhere else. You know what I mean? But the point is, you don't want the first girl. Stay in lane. What usually happens is a collision, and who the fuck needs that? Nobody. Nobody needs a collision. So stay in your lane. Everybody's lane is not your lane. And the difference between staying in your lane and minding business is when you mind other people's business, you can do it from afar. But when you jump into other people's lanes, you're inserting yourself into some things that you have no business inserting yourself into. And you don't need to do that. Just stay in your lane. Pick and choose your battles wisely. Every battle is not your battle to fight. It's not. It's not. The battle is the small piece. The war is the big thing. Worry about the war, not so much the battle. It's a war going on outside and no man is safe from it. So just worry about the war. Don't worry about the battle. I promise you. I tell y'all things that, are beneficial to your life. I don't tell you nothing that's not beneficial to your life. And I would never. I would fucking never. Sorry, I would never. I appreciate Doc so much. He is my boo. Yes, you have for sure. Now wrap it up. I'm wrapping it up. Don't you rush me. I love how he rushed me, though. Don't ever get it twisted. I love how Doc be rushing me like, all right, these are the things you need to do. Doc, we got to talk. Please reach out to me. You know my email address. It's in the description wherever you go. Go on YouTube. Reach out to me so we can talk because I feel like you can do some things for this situation. Even if it's a small thing, I feel like it's some things you could do for the situation and we can make it big. And you definitely keeping you on time. You do that. That's why you're the employee of the show, boo. Because you keep me on time and I appreciate you so much. Thanks, Doc. That's for you. Nobody else. Not Rock. Not nobody else. This is for you. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you so much, my Brazilian man who's not Brazilian. I appreciate you. I do. And we go through our things too, but it's, you know what I mean? It's all love and it's all real. I got some exos today. You showing off. Anyway, so with that being said, y'all, I gotta get out of here. I'm trying not to go over the night because the last few shows I've been going way over. But I love you. Be safe. Stay out of the way. Everybody's lane is not yours, so just be safe out here. And I love you so much. Thank you for tuning into this podcast. Good night. I love you. Bye. Want more of Ambitiously the podcast? Then make sure that you subscribe. We are on Patreon. View it. Red Circle 8.